Imagine waking up one morning, and the sun is still there, but it no longer shines. The sky looks wrong. The air feels colder. Crops stop growing. Months pass. The light never fully returns. In the year 536 AD, something happened that darkened the skies across Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. And many historians now believe it may have been the worst time in history to be born. Contemporary writers described it as a sun without brightness. The Byzantine historian Procopius wrote that the sun gave forth its light without brightness, like the moon. Irish annals recorded a failure of bread. Chinese records describe frost and snow in summer. For nearly 18 months, the sky appeared dim. Temperatures dropped, harvests failed, and famine began. Modern scientists now believe the cause was massive volcanic eruptions. Ice core samples from Greenland and Antarctica reveal large amounts of volcanic sulfate particles, dated precisely to 536 AD. These particles would have spread through the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and lowering global temperatures. Tree ring data confirms it. Growth slowed dramatically. The Earth had entered a volcanic winter. In agricultural societies, survival depended on sunlight. Without warmth, crops failed. Grain supplies vanished. Starvation spread quietly, then rapidly. In many regions, people had no understanding of what was happening. There was no science of climate, only fear. Entire communities weakened, and weakened populations are vulnerable. Just a few years later, in 541 AD, the Justinian Plague struck, one of the deadliest pandemics in history. It spread across the Byzantine Empire, the Mediterranean, and beyond. Some historians believe the weakened conditions from famine made populations more susceptible. Within decades, millions had died. The Eastern Roman Empire struggled. Trade networks collapsed. Economic systems faltered. Northern Europe experienced migration shifts. China saw regional instability. It was not a single disaster, it was a cascade. Dark skies, cold summers, famine, plague, one crisis amplifying the next. Today, climate records and ice core science allow us to reconstruct what ancient people could not understand. The event of 536 AD reminds us that human civilization is deeply connected to environmental stability. When sunlight dims, everything changes. And for those born into that era, it may have been the hardest beginning imaginable. The sky grew darker, the harvests failed, disease followed, and history turned quietly in the cold.